Tala, tinawag ni Senator Laila de Lima na demonyong pulis na nagmaneho at nanagasa sa mga ralista sa kilos protesta sa US Embassy. Ayon sa senadora, sigurado raw siyang may basbas ni Pangulong Duterte ang ganitong klaseng karahasan. Dagdag pa ni de Lima, sa halip na pagtuunan ng Pangulo ang issue sa maras na dispersal at ang pinsalang iniwan ng Bagyong Lawin. Mas inuna pa raw ni Pangulong Duterte ang paninira laban kay de Lima at sa mga kaalyadong bansa ng Pilipinas. Tanong pa ng senadora, ano raw kaya ang ibinigay ng China sa Pangulo? At gano'n na lang anya ang pang-aaway ng Pangulo sa mga kaalyadong bansa.
Senator Laila de Lima is of belief that the House investigation into the illegal drugs trade at the New Bilibid prison in Muntinlupa City was a waste of time. She also reiterates that she was not involved in the irregularity. This report by Jervis Manahan.
Senator Laila de Lima believes the House probe on the proliferation of illegal drugs resulted to nothing. In a forum held in Quezon City, de Lima was still fuming in anger and at one point became emotional as she answered many issues being thrown at her. She questioned why the Public Attorney's Office or the PAO lawyered for two of the inmates who testified against her, even if these two are not considered indigent clients. De Lima said the PAO should prioritize poor Filipinos in need of legal aid instead of servicing high-profile cases. She also sideswiped at PAO Chief Presida Acosta, whom she said took charge in rehearsing inmates in their testimonies. She also repeatedly denied receiving drug money from drug lords.
Kasama lang po yan sa propaganda nila. Mind conditioning, brainwashing, para ma-justify yung mga pinaggagawa nila, lalo na yung pagpapatay.
De Lima believes that time will come and she will be vindicated from all the issues hounding her today. She also said she respects the Ombudsman's decision not to conduct a motu proprio investigation on her alleged links in the drug trade.
They're trying to make an example out of me. Anyone who will go against them will be silenced.
On the forum's lighter moments, audience members got to ask a few questions. They asked what things make de Lima happy despite the avalanche of issues, and what thing will she be bringing in case she gets jailed.
Kung sakali po akong makulong, dalhan niyo lang po ako ng mga pocket books. Para magbasa na lang po ako ng magbasa. Marami nga akong mga hindi pa nababasa kasi pag pumupunta po ako sa bookstore.
There is a senator in my country who was elected. And she was the poster girl of the Human Rights Commission. And the thing that, why this reason, why I am known to you guys are interested to hear about me, is because while I was explaining the quandary of my country, and the sheer number, and the danger that would impose on the next generation. This started with the war against drugs. And I'll give you the hard numbers. It's 4 million all in all. And they are scattered all over the country. There are about 6,000 policemen into it. Then municipal mayors and the barangay captains who take care of the basic government unit, the barangay chairman, then the municipal mayor, city mayors, governors, regional heads, then the national. What is really very alarming and is that my country has already been contaminated with narco-politics. And it will be a failed state just like in Latin America and in Mexico. In that border there between Texas and Mexico, there are about 60,000 deaths. But I never heard of the State Department of Obama and the EU complain about it. They were focusing on me because that issue, which is really correct, was an issue against me when I was mayor. And they kept on hammering on me, criticizing me. But when I was president, that is something else. Because now I represent a country. And if you reprimand me in the international scene, all the networks here, your networks, and you show it to your own country, it will put to shame my countrymen. And you have something to answer. Oh, you come from this place, could you explain to us? But all the networks, they were only interested to highlight my statement when I said, internationally, publicly, if you destroy my country, I will kill you. And I was addressing myself to all the drug syndicates and the drug pushers and all. And I said, if you destroy the youth of the land, deprive us of the resources of tomorrow, I will kill you. And they kept on happy that he said, that the president has been heard saying that he would kill people because they did not understand the statement, because they were dumb-headed. You know, China, America, Russia can perfectly say it, and it's very legitimate and valid. If you kill my country, there's the word, even if, it's conditional. I don't know what happened to these guys with their grammar. I mean, we are not that sophisticated and our English acquired culture. But they should go to if. So if you do not destroy my country, then I would not kill you. But they kept on hammering on the issues of killing alone, because they like it and threatening me with going to the international criminal court. And I said that was enough. And I said no. Since nobody was listening to me, I gave them the word bullshit, all of you. Then they suddenly heard, oh, here's somebody bullshitting us. Who is this guy? Now they know that it's me. Now they are hearing. What's wrong in saying you kill all the criminals? The police, when I say, yeah, you're ordering the police, look, the soldiers of my country, they go to a 4-year course, the Philippine Military Academy. The police, there's another school, the Philippine National Police Academy. They study for 4 years before they become full-fledged law enforcement. They all know that when you say you kill them, it's either just like in the Old West. It is not our words. It is the words of the American cowboy in the movies. Billy the Kid, wanted, dead or alive. And if you do that in my country, it is not all right. But if they do it in their own country, the funniest thing is, it's even at the movies, without the caveat, warning, this is just movies. They say, go for them, dead or alive. And when I say I'm going to protect my country because I am the president and I have every right, that is self-preservation. If that is not understood by EU and America, I'm sorry for them. It is really a very sad day. When even when you invented the language, you pass it on to some other people. You gave so many cliches about dead or alive. And when I do it, I said, capture him when dead or alive. The policemen and the military knew that there has to be some sort of a resistance. And that resistance must be violent. And therefore, if it is a violent resistance, that is the time that they can use force. If that resistance endangers the life of the police and the military. If they believe that they are already in the process of losing their lives, and that's the only time that they can kill. No need to repeat it. They have been there for 4 years, and that has been imbued in their minds. And that is the same theory for the FBIs and the police and everybody. But you know, people judge best when they condemn. They always make you the worst of you. And to think that we learned this when I was small, there was this cowboy chasing a bad guy. Then you see posters in the movies, dead or alive, $500. We do not even do that. I always say to the police and the military who will be assigned in my city when I was mayor, give me a clean city. It's up to this guy to interpret what is cleaning the city. This police, this military, the guys in front of you are the police and the military of my place. They have been to school. They were taught the rudiments of how to kill and how not to kill. It's their job. They are not ignorant of that. I said they stayed there in the academy for 4 years. What else am I supposed to do when I give the orders? Do I have to lecture again? The same lectures given to them for 4 years? So what prompted me to change foreign policy is that not almost getting a road deal with the West. And EU signed a manifesto, and they told me it was prepared by the lawyers of the. I mean, I said that the lawyers warned me that I can be prosecuted, and then I realized that what is happening now in EU and everything is because they have stupid